Alright, well there they are. It's not really that dark out yet, but they look sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. They don't really shine. I didn't think about that, but the pump is in the way on this side. They don't shine as good over here as they do over there. But still look good. I like it. My dad thinks it's stupid, but that's the shit that makes me happy. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Plus it gives you some light if you got to come back here and look at something. I mean, and it's not that bright white light. It's that green light that makes it easy to see things. But I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All done for today. Got them on the back of the cab too. And under the hood. All right, good morning. It's Monday. Doing some equipment shuffling around. I had to move the combine out of the way of the low boy because we're getting ready to load the excavator up and run her over to the beaver farm. We're going to clean out the rest of the dams that they had where we moved it with the loader. It's still there, but he's going to take care of it once and for all. And then there's a wet spot over there. He's going to dig the ditch out that he didn't dig last time and smooth the dirt out, get that done. So that should be it with her for the year. I'm going to load the seed tender with some corn, and then I got water going into the sprayer. I'm gonna get her flushed out from having the paraquat and everything in there for burn down, because we'll probably have to put some fungicide on wheat. I got the big tractor getting fueled up. I got to go hit a spot with a turbo till, and then we're gonna move it over to the beaver farm. That way it'll be over there when my brother drops the excavator off. While Dad is working with the excavator, he's gonna get in the turbo till and turbo that farm up until he's done, and bring the excavator back. So that's the goal for today. We'll probably get the ditcher out. It's on the little 4230. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I guess my brother had cut some ditches to where some farms that already got planted, go ahead and get that knocked out. Just a busy day. So you want rain when the corn's up, but when you're trying to get a bunch of stuff done, it's hard when it's going to rain, because then you feel like you got to rush. So we'll get a lot of stuff done today that has to be done, hopefully. So you'll see. All right, I'm turbo tilling up some ruts that I made with the sprayer back here in this bottom. There's one there. I did one over there, so it was a little wet. Dad didn't spray it back here. He was worried, so I came back here and got it. It did rut it a little bit, but the turbo till does a pretty good job. I'm not even running it deep. I could put her all the way in the ground, but I'm just trying to skim over it and clean the ruts up a little bit. So, because I'm getting ready to plant all this right here today. So I'm just trying to get her cleaned up a little bit. We used to not even be able to plant this back here. I think from there over, there used to be woods. And back a long time ago, I think they actually cleaned them up, like cleared the woods out and made it more farmland. And it's always been wet. And probably from like right here all the way back. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I think that's the story with it. But then the past couple of years, we've actually been able to get on it and plant it. So we've been trying to work it up and get it nice and level, because it used to have holes in it. So we got it pretty level the last couple of years, and we've been able to plant it. But if it rains, it does get wet. But it doesn't get like it used to be. I mean, you used to not even be able to get back here. I mean, it was just horrible. But we've got her pretty good and level, and we can pretty much get back here now. So in the sprayer, you know, with 1,000 gallons on them tall, skinny tires, it ruts up anything that's wet. So right now I'm just doing it, airing it out, filling the tracks in, airing it out, and because I'm going to plant it all today. So that's what's going on. And this turbo till does an awesome job. I mean, awesome. ever since we fixed all the bearings and put the new seal bearings in, we haven't had a single problem with the bearings. So definitely, if you ever buy a TurboTilt, make sure it's got all the seal bearings in it. And if it don't, and you still buy it, make sure you go ahead right away and replace the 2-piece bearings with the all seal bearings. Because once we replaced them, I mean, she's worked like a dream. You know, we haven't had a problem. We do got one ring that doesn't have them, but them bearings are still holding up. It's on the front right edge, and we're gonna have to replace them, I know, here soon, but hopefully they'll hold up this year, so when we rebuild it, we can just do that all at one time. And you know, I know Wes said that we should have just rebuilt it while we were replacing bearings, and I said the same thing. I mean, we did them all within so much of a time frame that when we had it all apart, we should have just put new blades on it, and the whole thing would be rebuilt, and we wouldn't have to pull it all back apart again. But it is what it is, so we'll get her. But she does a good damn job, I can tell you that. I mean, you want to talk about leveling ground with the spikes and the baskets in the back, and the TurboTilt is so heavy, she keeps her form, she doesn't ride up, and you can actually lock the wings down and do a lot better job. So we normally do that the first no-till cut, and then after that we'll just leave them off of the pressure. But it does a good job, really good job. Can you join me for today?
It says it's minimum wage.
Hey, say hi to everybody. You gotta say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Well, they can't hear you.
I said hi, everybody.
She's not very friendly. I'm sorry, everybody. All my fans out there, I'm sorry. She's not very friendly. And she don't like my hair. I don't see what's wrong with it.
No.
She's got the mohawk.
You can see right through it.
Yeah. I had a full head before I met you, and it was black. This was all black. All right, say goodbye.
Bye.
Trying to get them even. It's hard to do in one hand, folks. Not much longer, the sun will be setting. I just got this field right here. I don't know, in somewhere right here. There's a little grassy lane between the two brown things. You can't really see it, but. And I'll be done for tonight. I did pretty good today. 530 acres so far. So. Alright, so we're talking about rain. Talking about rain tomorrow afternoon, so I don't know if we'll plant tomorrow or what we got to do. We got to go get the excavator. I think Dad got done moving all the beaver dams and cleaning some ditches out at the one farm, and my brother Turbo, I think he said he got part of it done. So get this field right here done. Got an eyelash or something. Get this field right here done, and it will be on. I covered some acres today, considering I didn't start till late because we moved excavator and everything else, and then Miss Eastern Shore Farmer, she come out and rode with me a couple times. She just did bring me dinner. Her and Jamie went to Salisbury to gift shop for somebody, and picked us up dinner from. They wanted Taco Bell for some reason, so we got Taco Bell. But I was hungry, so just ate that. She rode with me for a minute and then she left. It was cold in here. She always tells me she wants to ride on a tractor, and then the minute she gets in here, she doesn't like it. It's cold, or you know, it's a little bumpy, or you know, I can't pick her up right at her vehicle, so she has to walk to me a couple feet. So, but it is what it is. It's nice when she does ride, though. So, it is 7:32, and this will probably be it for today as far as video wise. And it looks like it's getting hazy, like it's going to rain over there, but I just looked at the weather and it's not supposed to rain till 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so I don't know what that. But I tell you, we've had pollen go through the air around here. Like, I mean, it looks like a fall moving through, and everybody's got like sick symptoms, even though they're not sick. It's just an allergy. You're just crazy. So, but everything's going pretty smooth, so I'll get this farm right here done, go put her away, and we got some other farms we can do right next door, but I don't want to plant them. For some reason, when they get rained on, it turns like concrete on that soil. I don't know what it is. Although we do got cover crop weed on it that, you know, we burned down, so that would probably stop a lot of that from happening. But that one field, we just ain't, I guess we'll see how much rain we get anyway. They're not calling for much, so. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Subscribe, share. Everybody that watches, try to subscribe. Seems like a lot of people watch, but a lot of people don't subscribe, so I'm this close to 2,000 subscribers. I think I need 80 more, so let's get 80 more subscribers. I had 2,000. That'd be a goal I never thought. I didn't even think 1,000 was possible until Wes helped me out, and now 2,000 is like, you know, it's like, yeah, like you don't care, but then when you look at it, you're like that close to 2,000. You're like, oh, come on. So, I don't know. I think it'd be neat. But anyway. Alright, well, we'll see what tomorrow holds. Bye. There's my green lights. It's not really dark enough yet, but I'll be done with this field right here in a minute anyway. But I turn the lights on. I don't know if you can see the highlights on the back of the planter. I'll get a better video of it here when I get done, but it sure is pretty.